Alright then, episode 5, Attack of the B Team. Just heading back to the base. Just been out exploring, looking for villages. I'm desperate for that cutlass blade pattern. I really want that one. However, I haven't found it yet, which is quite distressing. It's quite annoying. I have been doing quite a lot of work around the base since episode 4, which I had to split into 2 because I got a bit carried away and ended up with a 50-minute episode. So I do apologise for that one. Portal room, I finally put in the holy stone blocks over the carpenter's blocks. I've now just got to find a way of making it completely black so that all that comes through is these little twinkly lights. I think that will finish off that room a treat. Got a couple of signs. Find your axe and pay the tax. Sticky. Hashtag riddle. Right. Absolutely no idea what the chuffing hell he is talking about. Maybe we can look into that later on in the episode. What have I been doing? Yeah, I've been playing around with some blocks in here. I think we're going to go with these ones. However, this room is going to move up there. And we're going to make this like a little viewing area down onto there. If you haven't guessed what it is yet, keep guessing, because I'm not telling you. It's a secret. Yeah, advanced genetics room is still the same. Nothing new here. Around the back of it is I've dug all of this out. I did have a mob essence farm just in here that I've moved now to the other side. Didn't feel it was the right place. And at the moment I'm playing around with thermal expansion and my factory bits and pieces here until it gets moved to the correct location once I've finally got around to sorting it out. If we go back round this way, I think last episode we were looking at the storage system. It's now complete. I've moved it around a little bit. I've put the deep storage bits at the back and the main chests at the front. Works well. I've got a hidden chest down here and I've got a hidden chest here as inputs. The Tinker's room. Tinker's room's pretty much all up together. I've got a little carpenter's safe down here. And I realised why this wasn't working. If we look now, you can see that we've got all this space to play with. It's because I had a torch on the back wall. It was just on that block there at the back, stopping the controller from seeing all the way up the top. I feel like a complete dumbass for that one. In the carpenter's safe, you may have noticed I have some resonant energy cells and some tesseracts. Oh yes, I've been a busy little boy. We've been making some enderium ingots. Not the easiest thing to make. Took an absolute age to sort that one out. So we've got 2 tesseracts that I'm keeping for a future project, which we might actually start work on today. And I've used some more of that enderium ingots to make some resonant energy cells. I actually managed to make 4. If we go around to where the mine factory and thermal expansion stuff is going to be. This is our little spawner. We've got a grinder there, and over in that corner and that corner is an auto spawner. This is JSIT's design. I'll put the link down in the description for you. Basically it works on the fact that you have all of your reusable safari nets with all your mobs in. You flick this lever for exact copy or not exact copy. I can't remember which is which, up or down. You put your safari nets in this chest, and it will send them off to either one of the auto spawners, depending on where this lever is. To get those back, and I believe at the moment I have Blaze in there at the moment. To get them back out of the auto spawners, you hit this button here, and it will eject them and send them back to this chest. There you go. So then you just take that out, drop it into that chest, it will disappear to whichever spawner is attached to this. There's Mob Essence tank in there. This turns on the auto spawners, and this one turns on the grinder. The grinder is attached to the storage system over the back there, so all the mob drops will get shifted straight into there. What I want to do is eventually set up a deep storage unit around here somewhere, so that all the drops can just go straight into there. And then what I'll do is I'll attach that to the storage system over there. So I've been working on power, trying to create an unlimited power supply, other than this little trick here with the fabricator and magmatic dynamo. I've been reading up on this this little contraption, and apparently it will destroy or can destroy chunks. So I don't really want to do that. I'm using it at the moment just to fill up these energy cells that I had lying around, just so I had some portable power. But yeah, I want to get like a proper power plant going in this area with a window so you can see it, and then have thermal expansion and mine factory in this area here. So these second resonant energy cells are being charged by a bio farm down on the bottom there. We can go down and have a look. It is basically a 25 by 25 area of potatoes. We have a harvester there, and underneath there is the planter. I've got some sheep out the back here, and these sheep were going to be used with some sewage blocks under here, and then that sewage was going to be funneled over this way into a composter to feed this fertilizer, which I have nothing in at the moment. Underneath this 25 by 25 area is, we've got the planter up the top there with complete stacks in there of potatoes. Underneath that we have a bioreactor. So as you might have saw then, they just, if the planter's full, the potatoes will then travel down into the reactor, and then that is where it will create biofuel. The biofuel then travels down this pipe into the biofuel generator, which will then create the energy. Once that gets full up, then all the spare potatoes will come down here into this mass storage device. However, I have found that this thing is so freaking slow. It's not exactly efficient. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. So I need to find another way. Over here we have a servo on this pipe for poisonous potatoes, and any poisonous potatoes we get go into this nullifier and disappear for life. So yeah, I'm not happy with this this fuel farm at all. We need to find something else. So going back up top, whoops, too far, face full of dirt. So what I want to do is I want to expand this. I've been looking at another one of JSIT's video where above this spawning room of a different design, he has another spawning room that spawns slimes. They go into a lava blade and break down to small slimes, and it produces more mob essence than this one would. And then off of that, he has continuously spawning blazes to power like a big reactor unit that he's built out of dynamos and everything else. So what I want to do is try and sort of implement that into this, or sort of dissect each room that he's built, and try and use this one rather than the other one attached to the slime spawner. Probably won't do that this episode. Excuse me. What I'll probably do is work on that off camera and then show you it after, because it's going to be a big project on that one. What I was thinking today though is treating you to this. Now, if you haven't figured out what I'm doing here, then, well, I don't really want to say it. Something doesn't look right up there. No, it is right. So, I want to use this area to get to the moon, because I quite fancy going into space. This is going to be our Galacticraft area. This 9x9 space here is going to be our launch pad. And then up in this room is going to be all the machines to make everything we need to get to the moon. So what I might do is carry on working on this room, dress it up a little bit, get some machines on the go that we can go through, and probably next episode I think we'll get up there into space. It probably won't be this episode. So hang tight, give me 5, and I'll come right back once we've got started on this room a little bit. Righto. So, I haven't dressed up the room. I could not be bothered. I thought what we'd do is we get all the machines together that we need first, and then dress the room up after. Frickin' lightning. So, we'll get the machines up together that we need. We'll get them all together, we'll put them in a strong box, we'll take them over to the area, and then we'll decide what we're going to do with the room. Shut up. Once we've got all the machines together. So a little setup I've got here is a pulverizer and a redstone furnace. In here I've got all of the ores that we're going to need. So we're going to need copper, aluminium, coal, iron, tin, and we're going to need the silicon ore as well. So this just feeds up into the pulverizer, then goes into the furnace, and then cooks into this little lot here. So all the byproducts from the pulverizer go into here. So we've got gold, iron, pulverized ferrous metal. The iron can go back into there. No, I don't want it to go back into there, do I? It's not going to work. I want it to go back into there. Shut up! Jesus. Frickin' hell. Right. Hopefully that's better. So, I've already made the first machine. This is the first machine that you need to make. It is a circuit fabricator. So, we're going to pop this. Where are we going to pop this? Let's pop this on there, like so. Now, these machines only have certain inputs and outputs. So this one here only has the one input for power, which is this notified by this red dot. So let's use the crescent hammer and spin this bad boy around. So you see it is instantly connected. If we open it up, we see we've got power down the bottom there. That yellow bar is power. If there was no power there, it would be a grey bar. So this thing makes wafers. Alright, Let's do a little bit of this. Can we... Nah, it's not going to work, is it? Fine, be like that. So this thing makes wafers, and you need wafers to make other machines and other parts of the mod. So to make a wafer, whoops, did not want to do that. Let's pop that back on there. Let's take that out, put that back on there. It should have a servo. Pop. Open. Ignore. Done. So yeah, you need to make these wafers. Now I would recommend only making these wafers if and when you need them, because it does take a lot of resource to make these things. So this screen looks really confusing, and it is. What you need to do is up in the top left hand corner you put a diamond. In these two here you put, whoops, fall down a hole. Yeah, right, let's fill this hole in. Oh, I won't fall down it again, and we can do that one as well. So these two spaces you put raw silicon. You get that by mining silicon blocks. In this space here you put redstone dust. Up here, I believe, for a basic wafer, I believe you put a redstone torch. Running. This looks good. So we'll let that run down. Hopefully we should have a basic wafer. Bing! There we go. 3 basic wafers. Now, let's just make crafting table, please, around here. It's no good around there now, is it? Actually, yeah, it's fine. So, we need a couple more redstone torches. Pop them there. Can you guess what it is yet? Fricker. Oh, I can't remember how to make a repeater. Whoops. Repeater. Boom. Ah, yeah, of course it is. Of course it is. Of course it is. So, if I take a repeater, do exactly the same thing. Diamond. Raw silicon. Redstone dust. Repeater. That will now start running. And at the end of that, we shall have advanced wafer. 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 Should we go wafer? Wafer. Wafer. Let's go wafer. There you go, advanced wafer. Okay, that's all this circuit fabricator does. Just creates wafers. Now, because of the expense, just make what you need. Don't go all out and be a douchebag and just waste all your diamonds and everything else. I know diamonds are abundant, but come on, seriously. So, with these, we can now make the next machine that we need. Galacticraft. We need a compressor. There's 2 compressors. There's a normal compressor and an electric compressor. However, we can't make the electric compressor until we have made the normal compressor. Now, the reason being is because you need compressed bronze, compressed steel. So, compressor. We need to make an anvil. And we can do that because we have loads of iron. So an anvil is 3 blocks of iron. Is it that? No, I can't. Bill. Yeah, I got it right. Just upside down. That's fine. So let's swap these out. Boosh, anvil. Right on. Galactic craft. Compressor. We need a basic wafer. Copper ingot. Aluminium ingots down the side. Or, if you're American, aluminum. And the anvil up there. So, anvil. Copper. Aluminium. And a basic wafer. Compressor. So this compressor compresses metals. Excellent. Now. You have to hit it with a pickaxe. Boop. Thank you. So, I've got this horrible feeling we could, we need to, right, we're going to have to use this before we make anything else. Now, what I want to do is I want to get the electric one, because it's going to be quicker. So, steel. To make steel, we are going to need another redstone furnace. I will be back in 5. Right, another furnace. Now, to make steel, plain and simple, you just literally put iron ingots in a furnace. Cook them up, baby, cook them up. We now have steel ingots. Let me just change all of this. Why would that not exit down to there? That's really weird. Oh, they are going now, okay. They're not filtering into there? Do you not want to go into there? Oh, come on. Alright, fine. If you're going to be like that, we shall do it this way. Ding, 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 ding. Change that to that. So we've got a lever. Pop that above there. Wrong place. I'm so tired at the moment. It's absolutely ridiculous. There we go. Turn that off. Turn that on. Now they should. Hello? Aloha. Oh man. What is going on with this? They should have just. They should be sucked out of here and into here. Whatever. Can't be bothered. So, yeah. Just going off on one here. I'm absolutely losing the freaking plot. So, yeah, steel ingots. They're made by just cooking up iron ingots. It really is as simple as that. Let's just pop that off of there. Yeah, and get those out. Yeah. Well, why is that? Oh, okay. It's filtering in now. Is it? Where have they gone then? Oh, did I take them out? I took them out, didn't I? Idiot. Idiots. Okay, so let's try it this way then. If we pop that there, and then that, and then that, break that, ding 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 ding, pop that there. You can still open that, pop that back in there, and they should now travel out through the pipe into here. Yeah, baby, got there in the end. So, what are we making? Galacticraft. Electric compressor. So we need 4 compressed steel, 1 compressed bronze, and another anvil. The compressor runs on fuel. We need coal for that. Coal has gone through. Excellente. Put the coal in there. Get in. Okay. So, to compress into compressed steel, you need 2 of them. However, we need, can you remember? 4. This should give you 1. Yeah. So we just add 3 more into there. Same with the bronze. If you want compressed bronze, take half a stack of that, half a stack of that, half a stack of that, and just take some iron as well. It dings you when it's done. It's pretty cool. So let's take that away from there. Compressed tin. Put 2 tin in. Gives you compressed tin there. Compressed copper. Put 2 copper in. Getting it now? Getting the hang of it? Good stuff. Two aluminium will give you. What will it give you? It'll give you compressed aluminium. Can you do compressed iron? Oh, you can do compressed iron. Excellente. Now you can mix these up as well to give you other compressed stuff. So that's iron. Let's try tin and aluminium. Can I get anything out of that? No. Aluminium and iron. No. Aluminium and copper. No. So aluminium works on its own. Tin and copper. No. Tin and iron. No. This isn't looking good. You can't. There are two that you can put together, and they will compress together. So yeah. Anyways, let's get back to it. We need 3 iron blocks. Lovely. Let's just take some more iron. Lovely job. Anvil. Excellent. You're also going to need aluminium wire. Now this is simple. Is it? I can't remember. Yeah. So aluminium ingot. 3 of them in the middle, surrounded by wool on the top and bottom. That will give you aluminium wire. You can increase that to heavy aluminium wire by putting aluminium ingot at the bottom, wool at the top, normal aluminium wire in the middle. Okay, job done. Excellent. So we've got that. We now want to make the electric compressor. We have an advanced wafer. We'll take that. It's already in our inventory. Good show. Anvil. Compressed steel. Compressed copper. That's bronze, wasn't it? That was compressed bronze. Sure it was. Ooh, yes it was. I can't remember how to make compressed bronze. Compressed bronze. Alright, give me 2 secs. Check the wiki. I'll be back. Frickin' easy. So, back to the compressor. Compressed copper. Compressed, not iron. Compressed tin. compress that together. That will give us compressed bronze. I said you can mix two together. There we go, compressed bronze. Excellent. So, back to the drawing board. That goes in there. Advanced wafer, wire, electric compressor. Oh my good God, I freaking love you. So this again has one power source input. It won't take it from every single side, just that left hand side. Okay. Awesome. So we can pop that in there. So I think what we're going to do is I'm actually going to call it here for this episode, and then next episode I would have made all the other ones that we need. So we need oxygen collector, we need a fuel loader, we need what else do we need? We need a refinery. We need to make a NASA workbench. Solar panels to take up to the moon to collect light to turn into power. That's pretty much it, but we do need some other stuff to take with us, so like parachutes and you know, I think this mod's going to go over about 3 or 4 episodes, but for today that is going to be it. It's probably, you know, I'll admit, you know, probably a shit episode, you know, but I don't want to be going into the 50-minute mark like I did last time, and having to split it down halfway. So these bad boys are still filling up, nowhere near full. Absolutely ridiculous. This thing is still producing sheep. I think I might just turn it off actually. So yeah, give it a like, subscribe, blah 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 blah, and I will see you in episode 6, where we will get somewhat further with Galacticraft than we have done today. So I will see you in the next episode.